Welcome, Mr. Carreras, to Jesse. We have all witnessed, our alumni, your performance at our anniversary, our 50th anniversary at the Liceo last fall. The world knows you as a star tenor. What is perhaps less known that you actually founded and run one of the most prominent foundations on leukemia. Why did you decide on building a second pillar, a second career, if you wish?
Well, after a personal experience, I was suffering from leukemia 20 years ago. I received so many proofs of affection and solidarity from the society and, of course, from the medical and scientific community that I thought I have to do something to try to pay such a debt. I thought the best thing possible is to try to establish an initiative, in this case a foundation that fights against the same disease I was suffering from.
Now, an increasing number of artists, of celebrities, are actually doing good. They are active in philanthropic activities, they are engaged in charity, but you have opted for a more hands-on approach. Why this decision to also be actively involved in the foundation?
Well, artists in general, they have the right sensitivity for social causes and for problems that affect other people. No? In my case, I have to say that these proofs of affection from people around the world were so strong and so evident that I thought I really have to do something serious. Mm-hmm. And I, not just being a singer, singing a couple of concerts during the year and for the same purpose, but establishing a kind of foundation that is technically, scientifically very, very active and trying to develop all the possibilities to try to get better therapies, better treatment for the patients, better infrastructures for the hospitals, also a kind of social help for the patients and their families. So I thought it's a must. I felt, as I said at the beginning, so much in debt with everyone.
I mentioned it before, it's really one of the most prominent foundations in this area. It runs an annual budget of, I think, $25 million, and it has actually separate legal entities. You're active in Spain, in Germany, in Switzerland, in the US. Now, the obvious question is, why these countries?
Well, because, of course, we're talking about extremely developed countries, mm-hmm. where science is very important, and where there are groups of scientists that they're very prominent in the field of hematology and leukemia. That doesn't mean that there are not many other countries in the world that they have the same kind of abilities. But we decide that certain opportunities arise in these countries, and we took these opportunities, and we create there as well the right infrastructure to develop our philosophy and to develop our activities.
If I may build on the activities that you actually do in some of these countries, I have actually followed a very prominent TV show that you have annually in the German TV. So I think it has started in 1995, and every Christmas it is a big event. It features you, and it raises annually, the event raises every year about 6 million euros. Now, if I asked my marketing colleagues here at Jesse, they would say that is not possible. You can do the same thing perhaps for 3 years, but then everybody will be tired. That's what we see with reality shows and so on. Could you reveal a little bit of a secret how you are able to appeal to the hearts and the pockets of the people over such a long time?
Well, first thing I have to say is that we feel enormous gratitude to the German population for their constant support and generosity, that's for sure. As you said, already 13 years of this, we call it gala for mm-hmm. the public German TV. And I think that one of the successes of the gala, or one of the reasons the gala has been successful for so many years, is that we present to the public in a very transparent way what we are doing with the donations we receive. And I think that we have a certain credibility that this makes possible that through the years the people still trust us and helps us.
Mm-hmm. Now at the essay, when we discuss, when we teach leadership, when we teach about sustaining competitive advantages, we often say that success doesn't come in isolation. It requires a team, it requires a core team of people that support you in your mission. If you reflect on the development of the foundation over time, what would you say, like, what were the key ingredients in terms of your success? And were there other people involved that followed and accompanied you?
I agree 100% that this is teamwork. We are in the hands of a very prominent, prestigious scientific committee in every country, mm-hmm. and also an international committee. I have with me friends and even family that they are in the business side, and they have been also very, very supportive. And the people in general, when you inform people and you try to sensibilize people in the right way, I think that people always respond. No? But I think that is very important, this teamwork that you mentioned before. And I also would like to emphasize the dedication and the work that all the people that it's part of this team in the foundation, from the general manager to all the people that is helping us. I'm very proud and very happy with what they are delivering.
Now, if I ask the participants, the managers in our executive programs, about like who would be their role model, and do they have someone kind of they look up to in terms of their day-to-day activities, many of them have come up with names like the Jack Welch of this world and big managers. In your particular case, I mean, you literally built a second career. Where did you draw your inspiration from, how to go on?
Well, this sense of gratitude that I was mentioning before, this is the driving force for me. And I think also that people, when somebody presents himself in front of the public, in front of the audience, saying, look, I know what I'm talking about because I went through such disease, such severe disease, and I have been lucky enough, fortunate enough, to win the battle. So let's try all together arrive to achieve certain targets, certain objective that we all have, which is the first one is that leukemia would be one day a completely curable disease. And this is our, for sure, final objective.